Question number 3, Jacob, you'll have 90 seconds to respond to this question. What initiatives will you champion to promote economic growth and diversification, reducing dependency on a few industries within the county?
Those of you that know Cochise County, we right now are dependent upon pretty much 3 major industries. We have agriculture, we have Fort Huachuca, and we have tourism. Those 3 things are part of what built Cochise County, part of what makes us who we are today. We do need to diversify, we do need to bring that in, but I don't know that necessarily that is the county government's responsibility. I think that we can advocate with economic groups, we can advocate with the chambers, we can advocate with people, especially the cities and the towns, so that they can bring in the industries that are going to make their towns grow. But I don't see that that's a priority, I guess I should say, or not a priority, but that's not something that the county government should necessarily have their hands in it on a financial interest.
Okay, Frank, you've got 60 seconds to respond.
Again, the problem this county has is the stagnation of the population. And we've actually had a significant loss of young workers leaving the county. Only 40% of the people that live in this county work. Let that sink in for a second. That's our employment rate in this county. We don't need more taxes, we need more taxpayers to spread that burden out. To do that, you gotta bring industry here. I'm sorry, the current thing isn't working, as we've seen by the way our taxes have gone up over the last few years. We need to bring industry in here. We've got in Benson, we got an interstate, we got a rail line, we got an airport. There is no reason why we don't have a tech and industrial park right off of the highway in Benson to bring technical and commercial jobs in here. In Wilcox, it's beyond me with the cattle industry and the dairy, why we don't have a cattle processing plant. Why we have to have our cattle and take their cattle to Safford and Phoenix to get them processed. We should have a processing facility in Wilcox. We should also make that the hub of wineries in southern Arizona. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be bringing jobs in here, creating taxpayers, and stop the tax increases.
Patsy, you have 60 seconds.
Well, I would say that the county supervisor can take several actions to increase and promote tourism in our county. In 2023, Arizona tourism revenue surpassed $4 billion. So let's grab some of that. We live in a really, really unique area of natural beauty. We'd like to preserve that beauty. So the great thing about tourism is tourists come in, they spend money, and they go home. So let's capitalize that, and let's leverage our social media. We already have a good website, but it's got some kinks. We need to have our websites upgraded, maybe even once a week. The Explore Cochise County website. It's a great website, but it just needs a little work. So I really feel that we should be looking into those types of industries and really leveraging hotels and businesses for tourism.
Joy, you have 60 seconds.
Okay, well, things are going to change in Cochise County within the next 4 to 6 years, because there's going to be a brand new commercial port of entry in Douglas. That is going to bring in changes that I don't know that we're ready for. It's going to be the most state-of-the-art port of entry in the United States. And what I heard from someone on the State Board of Transportation is that there's loads bypassing Agua Prieta right now from Chihuahua that need cold storage, and they're going to Nogales because they need cold storage. And that is what's going to happen from Douglas north. I'm afraid, well, it's going to be good for the aquifer, but it's, we're going to have to, we've got to plan for this. And this is within the time frame of the next 4 years, during the time that we would be elected, that I would be elected, and I hope you elect me, because I really want to help with this. Get this project underway, make sure there's water conservation on all those warehouses. I heard the Agriculture Secretary of Texas talking about that, so I think it's a good idea.
Okay, on to question number 4, which will start with candidate Frank Antinori. You'll have 90 seconds to answer the following question.